What's up, guys? Gardencraft, and we're back. So, yeah, I'm restarting the Minecraft Dino World series, but I'm rebranding it to be Dino Park this time. But so yeah, I already constructed like a little cafe slash like whatever you want to call it. I guess there's just a cafe. Could be like a sign-in. It's also like a part sign-in thing where you can like sign into like a hotel or something. But you pretty much enter in through here, and I stopped doing the last one because I felt like it was too cramped, and I just didn't like the design that I had going for it. And I wanted a new location, so I found this area, and I liked it way better, so I'm going to restart here. So pretty much you enter up through here, and you have this area over here. So this episode, yeah, it's pretty much just like the first episode of the Dinos, like the Dino Park or Dino World, and I'm just kind of like restarting the Dodo exhibit. That's not the Dodo, that's the Dodo. But this time I'm gonna try and make a few changes and make it look more tropical, just to put more effort into it. So what my plan is that it's gonna pretty much have it to where you're gonna walk across here and you're gonna look down to like a pit, kind of like oh. Last time you didn't really look down to a pit. Well, I mean, kind of did. It's just that that right there was kind of raised up a little bit. Alright, but so what I've planned is that this right here will go up to about here. And I guess the exhibit could stop around here. So the exhibit's going to be a lot bigger this time instead of that small. And there's going to be more dodos. So, yeah, so I got to break all this. And I gotta put in the panes and stuff. Yeah, I broke part of the road over here. Just gotta fix that up. So, the panes are gonna go here, and then it's gonna kind of go down. So, first I gotta just kind of terraform this and move it down some. And I gotta figure out where the exhibit's gonna kind of outline be at. I'm thinking it goes out to about, kind of goes out to like around there. And it's gonna just kind of curve around this way, and then kind of meet up with this part right over here. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I'll see whenever I get to that. And so far, this right here is kind of what I've did with it. It's mainly mostly water, but it's to, like, since the dodos, if I just made this all land, they could, like, easily just, like, jump over this and then jump over this. But I like this design right here, so I kind of want to keep this in. And plus, they live on, dodos, I'm pretty sure live on Madagascar, or used to. So there was no purpose, and they had no predators, so there was no purpose for them to, like, fly. So, yeah, there's like the island of Madagascar right there, right? There's like, that's part of the shore. So what I kind of want to do is right back here, I want to try and make like a waterfall and then make this right here. Since this right here is technically the ocean water, they don't need to really drink it. They need to drink things more like fresh water. So I was thinking about having a waterfall about right over here, making it pour down into like a little, just like a tiny little lake right over here. So like, what I want to try to do, it needs to be up here, so I want to just have like a little rock just kind of sit up on. And it needs to be over here more towards this side of the exhibit, because if it gets on that side, it's going to make it so that way they could like climb out. So it doesn't need to be any higher than this, because they could still jump, but they wouldn't be able to jump that high. So, alright, there's good. Maybe I can just make like a smaller rock over here, maybe. Just kind of something about like this. And then I can go ahead and just start adding in. So I'm thinking about getting one big palm tree, get about 1 to 2 small trees, and just kind of have some like jungle leaves. And then I also need a bone meal. Something about like that, I guess. I don't know how I could really get it to look nice if I just, because I don't want it to really block off the waterfall, but there ain't really much of a way I could just get it to look like a branch kind of hanging over it without it blocking off too much. But I guess right there should work. Now I need like a big palm tree, so maybe not too tall. Something about like this. And it just kind of goes up about to here. And then after this right here, I can just start working on 2 smaller palm trees. Or not smaller palm trees, they're not even palm trees, they're just going to be like, that's your typical little kind of like bushy tree, I guess. So there we go. There's our palm tree, and then I'll add in just like 2 smaller trees. I put one over here, and then one and another one can go like by the waterfall. So how you make these? All you have to do is just build up with some branches, with some fences, and you just have to place these around it. And you can just go up by 1 or 2 blocks. I personally like to go up by 2. It just adds a little bit more of an effect to make it look like it's holding on more. And then whenever I have like really tall ones, usually I make them like 3 blocks high, which is what I'm going to do for this one, since I made this right here 5. And this one right here, I don't recommend ever giving it a 1. I recommend always building it up by an extra 2. So I think I could actually just kind of build one more just right over here. This one over here is going to be like 1 low to the ground though. So that way it does kind of block. Nah, this right here needs to be higher. Don't really want it to block off too much. So this right here is going to be about the same height as that one. It's just that this time it's not going to be 3 branches. It's just going to, or 3 leaf blocks down. It's just going to be 2. And whenever I do something kind of like this, then if it's too high up, I don't really want to make it too big. So then I'll just usually add 1 if it's like something like that. So right there looks pretty good. Now I can add some pebbles along the shores. I can just add in a few of these just for a little bit of decoration, make it look a little bit tropical. Bone meal the place just to add in some grass. I don't want too much grass though, I just want enough. Keep in ferns. Ferns do look pretty tropical. I can put 1 more bone meal down over here. Ah, crap. Did not mean to do that. Go and destroy most of this, and I kind of want to terraform this place just a tiny bit. Not by too much, just add a little bit of like podzol here and there. About like that. That looks pretty nice. Look at that. That looks pretty scenic, and there's a few more things I just want to add just to give the water just some decoration to it. And that would be adding in some coral and coral fans and stuff, just to, and seagrass, just to make it look more like an ocean a little bit. So kind of nice. About like that, just to add in a little bit, and then maybe just throw out a few coral fans out here just to keep the color in, like so. So right there looks pretty good. I can go ahead and clear out all this, and I need to get a name tag with dot on it so that way these things don't despawn if they do tend to despawn. So we'll be right back. Alright, so since we never refer to like creatures that we're never really going to talk about, rather than call them just by their like species name, like dodos, like say if we get raptors, yeah, we're going to call them names like, hey this one, hey that one, you know. But the dodos, since we're never going to really refer to them as much, they're just going to stay as dot. And I do want a few variants. So there's a little baby. Alright, I don't need this many babies. I just need 1 baby. I want to just try to keep a few dodos. Ooh, we got that one right there. So I think about, how many dodos? That either makes 3. I think about 4 to 5 dodos would work. So we'll put another one right up here. Two baby dodos is fine. And we'll get another one a year, kind. Alright. So I want to just hold on to that name tag for later purposes, and we can get rid of that. So this right here is our dodo exhibit. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help me out. Thank you guys so much for 60 subscribers, and yeah, peace out, guys.